Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Got a few things we're going to be talking about today. One of them is I told you that we were working on a new platform for the upcoming technology that we're working on. And one of them is a black screen called Legendary. Did I tell you what's Legendary? No, we didn't tell you that it was Legendary. It's not a legend, it's a Legendary. Where did I put the surface at for this? Oh, it's downstairs in the basement. I forgot I was doing a demonstration on Facebook. So anyway, we are doing a members only for our platform, and we already have quite a bit already filling up for the new setup. And on that setup, we will be demonstrating a lot of the cool stuff that we will be working on with the new technology. That's the service we're painting right now. That is for something else. As for the whole with Jamie and all them, like I said, waste of our time. It's a waste of our time at the end of the day. I already did the demonstration on that, proving at the end of the day, his product at the end of the day ended up matching, what is it called again? What's it called? Network Gray SW773, which we're now using as a primer because it works as a fantastic primer for screens. I'm going to get the project of customizing my own screen to get that ready so I can remove that other screen out of here. And the rest I can get rid of those. We don't need those anymore in the shop. But I'm going to be doing a little bit less on YouTube and more on our new platform. Our platform which we've been setting up for the last couple of months, getting ready with our new members. And I told you that change was coming, and it's coming very, very fast. Which means soon we're getting ready. I'm starting to put my applications in for basically what requirements I'm going to need to make the new Legend technology certified, to get that ready for mainstream so we can move on to our next and final stage. Sorry to say that a lot of the YouTube videos that I was doing will no longer be access to YouTube anymore. Certain ones we will do, but most of them we won't. As in, the mech simulator will not be, that's the last you'll see of it. All those will be done on the new platform. All legendaries will be done on the new platforms. Outdoor screens will be done on the platforms. Anything else you'll see on here probably will be more private for deals with other companies, or at the end of the day, probably promos to the website. That's it. But as I said before, we're going in a new direction. It's time to get out of this small kiddie pool and move over to the ocean. And judging by the ripple effects that we cause in the certified world, as you can see, we are not to be a joke. So, like I said, it's time for us to move on. I'm tired of being in this small little fish pond. It's time for me to breathe and move on to bigger opportunities. And what I have lined up already with my investments that are soon to flourish, I am planning to put my company on the next level, which means I am going to start looking at what I have to do to get the Legendary certified, along with all the paperwork and everything else that will be going along with it, so we can start moving on. So what you see there, well, you don't see there, and you won't ever see it until it's pretty much finished, is going to be the Legendary Black, which is going to carry a 38 10 attached to it. And it's going to be quite powerful. And it's being developed for a certain reason. Like I said, when people do stuff like this to our company, at the end of the day, all you do is just push me to work even harder, to develop even bigger monsters. And if you thought the stuff we have now is pretty frightening for you certified screens out there, wait till you see what a 38 Legendary is going to look like when we get done with it. I am personally putting the time in to develop this technology. This thing will flatline everything you have. And there's nothing that you have. You can develop the best of the best. We'll crush it in no time at all. You have my word on that. You have now got my personal attention. And you know what happens when I give screens personal attention. We will plan to be at your so-called what do you call, electronic conventions and all that stuff, because I will have the money and the push and the power to be there. And you will see my face to face. I plan to meet you all face to face, and you know who you are. So we're coming. And our prices are going to be so affordable that at the end of the day, your capital couldn't even begin to even meet up with ours at the end of the day. There's no way in the world they can take a $5,000 screen and bring it down to $400. Virtually impossible. Their capital would collapse. So they can't do that. So this is going to be interesting. I have a special chemist over in Japan. He's actually cooking up some interesting stuff for a new form of technology game we're going to be working on. The stuff we have now, like I said, is nice, but this is for next year. And like I said, this legendary black, this new black technology we're working on is going to have a 38 attached to it. It is going to be quite powerful. Now, unfortunately, we won't be showing anything off YouTube because we know we're being watched on YouTube at the end of the day. So no, they can't see it. No one's going to be able to see it. Only people, certain members will be able to get access to it, but that's basically about it. The only ones can get access to it. We don't want them to see nothing at all. Not a thing. Until when that thing finally pops up, oh man, I'm telling you. And you got something coming for y'all. I've already tested all your technology at the end of the day, so I already know exactly what you guys have at the end of the day. You don't have anything for me. I've tested all your technology, the best of what you got. So pretty much whatever we engineer, we know how to get around it. We know how to design something far more advanced than what you have because I already know your stuff. So good thing all that research came in handy at the end of the day. So as of today, we're not doing any more certified screens. We don't have to anymore. We got all the data and information we need to start working on the next stage of technology to pretty much flatline anything we wanted to get near. At the end of the day, like I said, when we get done with this new form of legendary technology, man, y'all might just give it up at the end of the day. Now, this is not, like I said, at the end of the day, our interest is not toward the Jamies and Partes, please. At the end of the day, no. That's like comparing a crayfish to a lobster. We're not interested in that. We're interested in the bigger dogs. Finally. Now let me see. I'm going to add this one to my collection. Oh, I'm in here looking at this. So we're going to be, let me see what we're going to do today. I know I'm going to get rid of the Crystal Edge website. That's going to go. Not anytime soon, probably around the end of the year, we're going to let the site go. We're going to actually sell it off to somebody else. They're going to take over it because it does get quite a lot of hits and they can change the domain to whatever they want. We're going to start a new company from the ground up under Legendary Technology. So all that's going to change. And it may not even have the name Legendary. No, it might not have the name Legendary. Those are all temporary names for the time being until we figure out exactly what we want to call it or what we want to do with it. That's all for the time being. All that information is not going to be given up until actually all the paperwork is done. So let me see. First things first, I need to go in and I don't know how much is going to cost for certification. Let me see. I'm curious. Screen certification. So I'm going to have to go through. Oh, I know someone who knows about screen certification. I met the fellow at projectorcentral.com. I have his number. I need to contact him and ask him how do you go about getting that done. Because these are all going to have to be done by the book. I got a ton of research to do today. I am going to be applying for several corporate licenses with my attorneys. I'm also going to be applying for a trademark, copyrights. What else we need? A few of them are going to be patent pending, but some are going to be provisional patents right from the door. Because we already know from the door what they're going to be pushed to be used for. We are definitely going to need a really good legal team. That is definitely going to need that from the door. And anything else we can get our hands on, we're definitely going to have in order to lock this stuff in pretty good. If we're going to be doing what we plan to do. I need that certification on it right there. We're going to need our own test facility, which is something we're going to definitely need. Like people think that kind of stuff bothers me. That kind of stuff gives me energy at the end of the day. It pushes me to go to the next level. When we went to the same thing with Screen Innovation, it gives me energy at the end of the day. That stuff doesn't tear me at the end of the day. All you do is just make me stronger at the end of the day. You give me more push, more drive. That's what you do. Just adding more fuel to the fire, and that's what I like. Because in the day, that pushes me to develop even more advanced technology for one particular purpose. And now we have a particular purpose on what we want this stuff for. I love this. Gets my brain ticking. Projections. Done like that. All right, so we need to save this page. When we're researching this page tonight, this is how you get the ISF for this certification for a screen. So we have, you can figure out exactly, I can contact the guy from the new procedures I need to go through to get one of these symbols on my screens. Also, too, I have to get a graphic designer to design their labels. We have to get badges designed for the customized screens, all that stuff. We're gonna start off with the wallpapers first. So we got a 38 in the wallpaper coming out. That we're going to do. Here it is right here. This is what we need right here. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do. That's not going to be hard to do. All right. It's hard if you're doing it yourself. You get lawyers on the other hand, much easier. Much, much easier. You're just saying, hey, look, you need to figure this out for me, blah, blah, blah. Y'all speak the language. What's your paying to do? Let's see. And then we're going to have to, we got to get a gain gun, which is something we definitely going to require to get. We need to know exactly how much gain is actually bouncing off one of our screens, so that all that can be on record. First thing I want to do is check out one thing too. So in any videos you're going to see popping up on the channel, some are going to be marked private. Those are basically we're doing for companies, which we can't basically disclose information we're working on certain projects for. Because at the end of the day, we custom design anything we want at the end of the day. So we may be designing customized things for different companies, projecting technology, projecting mapping technology, stuff like that. The other stuff is pretty much going to be like video promos for the site, but the other stuff that we do, as in building, designing, showing you how to build this, put that together, blah, 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 blah. No more. That's going all together. You have to be a member to get that. Let me see. This is what I need to get access to. Sorry, people, you can't see what I'm about to do here. We're looking for something very special on the YouTube channel. As for April and the individuals who decided to make trouble and carry on, you are going to get sued at the end of the day. That's definitely going to go through with no problem. So that's definitely going to happen. We need to get you jokers out of the way fast and quick. And we need to use it as an example, as not to mess with my company at the end of the day. That's what you're going to be used as, a pure example. So like I said, you brought it on yourself at the end of the day. We don't need that. I'm curious about this. Do we have any? Nope. Ooh, didn't know that option was in there. Okay. Guess what? I didn't know about that. I got copyrights on my technology. I can let them copyrights on my work. Because of my logo being up there, I can go into YouTube. I can actually put in a bunch for my videos to be copied. Oh, didn't know about that. Just found out a few minutes ago, and I do have a registered copyright. Yeah, I'm popping that in there. You guys pop any of my stuff up, any of my videos. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem now. I didn't know that option was in there. I'm finding out all kinds of cool stuff. Just going through this. Someone's like, you need to really go through their stuff really quick because you already have half of that stuff already down. Let me see what we got going on here. Well, I know we're going to basically get away. We're going to actually drop another, probably, I can't do 5,000. I got to figure out how we can do massive hits of dropping subscribers. So we need to drop at least about 10,000 off the list. These are bad subscribers. These are people that are basically making up accounts to come on to spread hate. I don't even know why you even try. You do know that the dislike is disabled, right? So that's gone. I don't allow comments anymore because people don't know how to act right. So that's gone. What are you here for at the end of the day? You know why you're here? Because the other channels are boring. We're always building stuff over here. That's what it is. You don't see the same screen every day. That's what it is. When you come over here, you learn something. Over there, you don't learn jack. Or you hear somebody over there, oh, Jamie talks, he trips over his own words and laughs in between. You didn't learn jack over there at the end of the day. Nothing. You over the part Teddy's, you hear nothing but mumbo jumbo at the end of the day that he can't even back up. We just literally just blew out his instructions by painting two screens at the same time and literally did it before his instructions. You learn nothing over there. But you come over here because you learned something over here. That's why. The scenery changes. The screens change. We're always building. We're always designing, buying something, building something, making something. That's why you're over here. Because there's no other reason for you to be here. You don't have a voice. So you can't speak. And you can't dislike. So why are you here? That's why we keep finding your accounts on here. That's why we keep taking your accounts out. Now, I mean, if you're going to go on and keep setting up your accounts, you do know that if you set up too many accounts through Google, they basically start, you come up as a suspicious. You know what happens at the end of the day, right? They put a block on your Hotmail. Yeah, keep on playing around with that. See what happens. Making multiple accounts like a dum-dum. Now, I don't even know why you're over here. We're sitting there talking about it. Why are they even there? Like before, you could come over and put hate on me. But you can't do that. That's disabled. And you don't have a voice. So why are you even here? Because you're bored. That's why. Because all the other one does is show the same screen over and over again and have you in the dark. Look at the colors, look at the contrast, look how beautiful it looks. Yeah, please. Same dumb nonsense over and over again. All right, let me see. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that we could do that. And we got the blue. Yeah, we can put. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know we could do that. What's this right here? Because the new platform goes and it's going very well, we're dropping YouTube. We're done. We don't come back here no more. What for? We have a much larger platform on the other end. I told you, only two things we use YouTube for is two things. Advertising. That's all it's used for us is advertising. That's it. Most people get into having thousands of people coming and watching talk. At the end of the day, man, I tell people, if you got something better to do, go do it. This is all done for advertising at the end of the day. We don't need the platform. And once we go mainstream, we may decide to drop YouTube altogether. We won't need it. We're going to be mainstream, commercials and stuff like that. What do we need YouTube for? We don't need it. It's only just to advertise technology. That's it at the end of the day. Once I'm contracted, we don't need the website anymore. That goes down next. We don't need it. We have a new way of doing business now. That means those massive storefronts are going to be opening up that people can come in and see the technology on hand. They can walk in there, see the technology on hand, and they can basically buy the technology right from there. I get the wow factor every time I set up a screen in my driveway. I get cars that'll slow down and stare at the screen and want business cards from the end of the day. That tells me right there that I'm in the wrong section right now. I need to move someplace else, which means I need to get myself a couple of these nice warehouses, set them up like they got IKEA, put our screens all up in there so people can come in and look at them and check them out. And if they like what they see, they can basically fill out an information form on a touchscreen kiosk. And basically from there, they can make their purchase right from there, which will be transferred to a warehouse where it can be packaged and processed and shipped to the front door. Simple and plain, that easy. Which eliminates websites. We don't need them. Let me see what we need to do here. This is pretty cool. I never really messed with any of this stuff at all. Branding, yeah. That's our branding right there. That's our cube on our branding. That's my license brand. And from what I've seen from the other two, they don't have copyrights underneath their artwork, so they don't own the rights to it at all. Period. But that's none of my business in the day. Watermark. This is a watermark right here. This is a watermark we attached on there. Which means if you play that video and that watermark pops up, I'm suing your butt at the end of the day. That's my cube right there. That's licensed. That's my copyrighted cube right there. That's my watermark. What you need, sir? No, we can't use them. So we got she's designing a new one. We can't even show what the new one looks like. Yeah. I need to find, how did I get in there the first time? Hold on, section for a minute. Just something I'm searching for here. Sorry, people, turn to the side. Yeah, but we got some new changes coming in. I got some things I got to change on the channel, just things that we done. And the reason why they have to be changed, because like I said, we're being watched at the end of the day. So that's what it comes down to. And I don't want them knowing anything. I don't want them knowing jack. So we're going to basically keep everything to the phantom. Any new technology we're developing, it's going on to the new platform. That's it. Because they can't get access to it at all, period. Only people can get access to it are people that we allow to get access to it. And the only people that are in there are a few tight members and people who basically have contracts and stuff like that underneath us that basically they were to go out and to do something, we could basically sue the living crap out of them for it. Anybody that comes in as a member has to agree to a contract term before you can walk in there. So it's not as easy just walking in, getting information and popping out. I know it's not going to be that easy, but we have to make sure now we have to do things a little differently now because I had no idea. Well, I knew there's some companies that watch me, but I had no idea, like on that term, that they're watching me that closely. Which means how we do things now are going to be done a little differently. Let me see. Bet you Jamie and Partey, you have to go through that, do you? Never. I guess not. Matching your paint to freaking everyday house paint at the end of the day. I can't get over that one. And that stuff makes a great primer. Man, it's a good primer. We just used it on Facebook a few minutes ago. I was showing them how to prime a screen with it. Man, that stuff is fantastic as a primer. It's really good. And Network Gray, it's good. Netgate, what's a Netgate? Network Gray, SW773. That stuff is really good. Really good. Let me see. Is it here? It's in here, right? Ooh. All right, that's all gotta be changed. Gotta get rid of all that. Community. You guys are too easy. Look at this. You're too easy at the end of the day. We track you guys down so fast, it's not even funny. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to design me a program just to trace you guys. I'm gonna have to design something. We're gonna have to do something different. I need to build a proxy server next week. We need to build something that's designed to basically trace out certain keywords and just erase them from the door. I haven't done programming in a while. I got some programs I'm gonna dig out. It's just too easy. Tracking you guys down, and not just that, and just little keywords you guys give off. What you're destroying. I'm wiping all this out today. Yeah, remove it all. Get rid of it all. I want it out of here, all of it. We're removing it. Look at this. We catch you guys so fast. You know what this is right here? The little section we have in here. This allows us to be able to figure out who you are. We can pull you off your whatchamacallit, your YouTube has some amazing stuff, but you got to know how to use it. The advanced settings, we can get access to your pages. And if you go in and you basically say you set up a fake account, that's not going to help. It's the digital age, people. Good gracious, seriously? Easy to catch you guys. Look at this. We got all of you guys in here. Oh, you thought you were hidden, didn't you? You thought no one could track you down because you go fake up and make a fake account. Please. All day long, people. All day. No. You know, I'm going to keep these. I'm going to record all of these for the attorneys. We need this right here. I'm going to take all of these accounts and record these for the attorneys. Look at this. So there's a little section in here that we have in here. Pretty much all you jerkers that like to carry on my channel, we have you in a little section right here for you. When you come on here and you pop on my channel, you think for some reason when you pop on, right, you think you're undetected. You're already detected the minute you pop on. You end up in this little section over here. And we just sort through this section and we basically go from there. I'm not going to explain to you the whole thing how IPs work, but I'm going to leave that one alone. Don't ever think you're hidden because you're not. Look at this dumb nonsense. Wow. You guys are really bored, aren't you, at the end of the day? Wow, unbelievable. They call these the hidden users because you think you're actually hidden when you pop on, right? You know, you disguise everything and you think you're going undetected. No, you're detected. You're already detected. The first minute you pop in, you open your mouth, and your tag pops. No, your tag pops up from your 22 ID pops up. Boom, that's it. You're netted that quick. Oh man, we're gonna keep all this in here. I need to keep this page live. We got here on 2 minutes, so we got permission right from there. I want to go in and access all of these pages today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We got some stuff to do. I'm sorry, I can't finish this conversation. My mind's occupied. I got to go search right now. I got to do some searching. Bye bye.